Right then, talk about the marshalling. We'll have two different types of marshal. We'll talk about the player marshal first of all. We've got just over 30 guys who are going to be our staff, but they're going to be player marshals. This is an idea that I've nicked off Airsoft, okay, where it's employed very, very successfully. I'm not aware of it being used in paintball before, but just because it's a good idea doesn't mean that we should discount it. So we'll nick that one directly off the Airsofters. Right, the player marshals, you won't see them, you won't know them. They're going to be a player. They're like you, they're shooting paint, they're all kitted up. They'll be in the game, they'll be yelling, shouting, blah, blah, blah. You won't know that they're a marshal. You won't know that they're a member of staff. The idea behind those is twofold. Number one, it gives us greater cover over the site. So we've got eyes and ears everywhere. In the front lines alongside the players, so if there's any problems we'll know about it. Number two, for a game like this we want it to be, you know, a little bit more realistic, so having hundreds and hundreds of guys standing around in orange shirts or high visibility vests kind of takes away a little bit from the video and the photos and all that sort of stuff. So the player marshals will be in the game. They've got exactly the same powers as a normal marshal. So if they see anything untoward and they come over and have a word with you, they might take your player number off your bracelet, which you have, off your wristband. They might come and report you to us. Don't give them loads of grief. They're a member of my staff and they're doing their job, okay? And basically, as with all our staff, we empower them and they always have a last say. So if a player marshal comes to me and says, right, player number 352, he's dangerous, he's, you know, blah, 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 he needs to go, I'll absolutely listen to that marshal. So be aware when you're playing, the guy sitting next to you, on a knee next to you, in a gunfight next to you, he might be one of my staff, he might be a marshal, he might be a player, who knows. Right, conventional marshals, there'll be loads of them about all over, they'll be nicely and highly visible. However, it's not the marshal's job to explain to you game information. All the game information you need is in this pack, but more importantly you'll be able to get from your HQ and from your faction commanders. Anything you've got to do, if you want to know where a respawn is, when points are, timings, anything like that, don't ask the marshals, ask your HQ, okay? They've got all that information. In fact, many times they'll know more about the actual game than the marshals will. The marshals are there for one job and one job alone, and that's to ensure player safety, okay? Because bouncers don't count, there's no paint checking in this game or anything like that, okay? Anyone's hit, off you go straight away. If they see any rule breaking, obviously they'll act on it, but their main priority is player safety. So going up and asking them where building 33 is, you're essentially distracting them from their main job. That's it really. I mean, we ask you, we should need to say this, but it amazes me how often it's necessary. If a marshal is attending a player, you've no idea if he's just having a chat with him, if he's giving him the time, or if that player's injured, okay? And so you need to give the marshals plenty of space. Don't try curling balls over their head or shooting through their legs at people behind them, anything like that, yeah? If a marshal's attending a player, please be respectful, aim off, give them plenty of space. All our marshals at Shoreline 1, they've all got the ability to make a call. So it's not only me who makes a final decision as to people whether people go. If a marshal comes up, they're all empowered to make a decision as to enforcing any of the rules. Basically, if a marshal comes up and says that guy over there is dangerous, I think we should have him off, I won't even question it, I go with my marshals. What I want to remind everyone though, is the marshals are there, they've got a tough job, but they're players. Most of these guys are players, experienced scenario players. They're not there to give anyone a hard time. They're there just to make sure everything's safe. They're good guys. They're a good laugh. Do you know what I mean? So a bit of a laugh with them. They're not the police. They're not ogres or anything like that. All are there, and they'll be working really long hours. You know, they're going to be tired, but they're there just to make sure everything's going along, everything's safe, everyone's playing by the rules. Yeah, but you know, if they make a decision, you'll have to respect that. But they are good guys, so you know, you can have a bit of banter with them.